Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am proud to announce two new free indicators that are coming out for the ATAS trading platform. Now these are support and resistance and whale orders. These two are pretty powerful indicators. Again, they're not on the platform by default, so we created them. And there is a support and resistance indicator on ATAS, but it's volume based, and in my opinion it just had too many flaws, so that's why we created this one. And as you can see, it plots support and resistance levels. And if you're not familiar with support and resistance, it's where price can react, potentially causing reversals in the market or breakouts. So they're very, very important in trading, and I would regard them very highly in the whole trading space. You know, if you're trading futures, crypto, these levels are very important. Now these, importantly, they're not tested levels. This is just based on swing points that have not been tested. So these are naked swing points, essentially. So as you can see, we have lines here that extend to the right, they extend horizontally, and the green line is a support line where there's a naked swing point down here, and when price retests it, it gets removed, right? So it doesn't keep printing horizontally if the price hits it. And up here you can see the red line, this is the resistance zone, and again, if price hits that zone, it will stop printing. And yeah, that's basically it. There's not much more to say. As you can see, look at this support zone. We had price going down into the support zone, and it obviously reacted, right? There's some kind of reaction that caused the price to go back up because this is a naked swing point. There was demand at this level. Here's another one. Here's a resistance level. Went across, and there's obviously a reaction there. You can see it wicked quite high, and then it went back down. And you'll see this over and over with these levels. Like here's another one. Here's the resistance level. Goes all the way across, and right at this point, it reacted, right? Price reacted negatively at this. It didn't break this level. It actually went down. So these levels are printed automatically, and you can actually customize how many levels you can have, right? So the first setting here is actually ignore wicks. Now you can turn this on and it will ignore the swing level wick. So right here we have a long wick, and if we press ignore, it's going to ignore that wick, and it's just going to go down to the close. And I personally like having this off because I want to take into account the wicks. You know, the resistance level can either be at the close or the wick, so that's why I keep it off. Now the range is what controls how many levels you want. So if you increase this value, as you can see, you'll get less levels, and you'll only get the big pivot points. So if you want a lot more levels, you just decrease this as much as you want. Let's set it to like 75. As you can see, a lot more levels. So it's totally up to you how you want to customize it. It's a pretty good indicator, and usually if price is going up to a level or down to a level, this is where, you know, I would like to either take profit or enter. So let's say the price goes down into the support level. Well, I'm gonna wait for a reaction from order flow from either some of our tools or FlowPro bot. If there's a reaction to this level, then, you know, a bullish reaction, then maybe price is going to reverse back up. Or alternatively, if it hits a resistance point, you know, is price going to react negatively or positively, right? So I think it's quite useful, and there wasn't an indicator like this publicly before. Now there is, so this is completely free. The link will be in the description, and I hope you guys will use it to your advantage. Now the second indicator that I mentioned was whale orders, and this is quite a good indicator too. What it does is it identifies and detects big market orders on whatever chart that you're on. It can basically show you where institutional activity is going on, right? So each one of these circles, so the green circle is a big buy order, and the red is a big sell order. Now this is just one order right here, and then here is stacked whale orders. Now I want to emphasize that when you see these stacks, this is a strong signal. Well, it's stronger than just seeing one circle, right? Because Here you're seeing stacks of whale orders. This is telling you that there's a lot of big market sales in one location on this bar. Now, take from that what you will, but what I take from it is that basically there's big players in the market that are selling right here, and that's going to have an impact on the market. Not only are they causing an impact on the market, but other traders that are seeing this activity from the whales are going to be like, right, they're selling right here, so this is going to impact the market. We're also going to sell at the exact same place. And as you can see, look at these stacks and clusters of big market sales caused a huge decrease in price. So they're not always right, but I would regard these stacks a lot higher than the individual low opacity circles. Like, the brighter the circle is, that means there's a cluster of them there. If it's not as bright, there's maybe just one whale order there. I wouldn't say it's that significant. But as you can see, here's a little cluster of buys that caused this little bit of a up move. So it's quite good. I would say mainly it's important to configure it. So use the correct scaling on your chart. You can play around with the scaling, and I think the scaling is quite important for this indicator. But these are actually two separate indicators, but basically one's a bullish one, one's a bearish one. So they're separate, but they do the exact same thing. So yeah, you can set the minimum volume percentage, which will control how many signals you want. So if you want, say the minimum is 4%, you'll just decrease this to 4, decrease to 4 here, and you get a lot more signals. That you want to pay attention to the brighter clusters, because in my opinion, that's a good sign where people are, where the big players are buying and selling. You can see how bright it is up here. It's like there's so many people selling up here, and they're big institutional traders. And then a lot of people selling up here, a lot of people buying down here. And look at it. This went down, this went up. So I think it's quite useful. Again, you can combine it with different indicators to get an overview of, what's going on in the market. Is price going to go up? Why are people selling at a key level? Or why are people buying at a key level? It's really going to help your trading. So if you'd like to use these indicators together, here is an example of how you can do so. So down here we have a support level, right? And price is going up, and then when it goes back down to this level, it retests it. We get these whale orders down here, right? Price is obviously reacting at this level. As this first green bar, we already see it going up. Then it dips down to these lows again, goes up, and both of these candles have a whale order on them, and the price reacts off of this level. So that's just one way you can use it. When you have a support level that price is going down into, you can use the whale order indicator to see, are there big traders, big market buyers or sellers stepping in at that exact point? And if they are, well, you have a good chance of catching a good trade. You'll be able to see if there is institutional activity going on at a specific swing point. And we know as traders, these naked swing points often have a reaction. So you want to always keep that in mind. Do you have supporting signals at a significant key level like this? So guys, again, these indicators are both free, available on our website, ProfitProTrading.com. Please visit the website, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and comment, and I will see you in the next one.